Hey guys, welcome back to Loco Kitchen. I have a sweet treat for you today. It's Ooey Gooey Butter Cake. And guess what? If you've never had it before, then you're in for quite a surprise. But before we get started, let's make sure you have the following. 2 sticks of butter, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, half a cup of Butter Scotch Chips, or mussels, whatever you want to call them. Not 1, not 2, but 3 eggs, 8 ounces of plain cream cheese, a 16-ounce box of powdered sugar, and last but not least, a box of yellow cake mix. Let's get to it. So we're gonna go ahead and get started off by adding our cake mix to the bowl. So just make sure you get all of it in there, and I do mean all of it. Check and make sure it's still a little bit more in there. Okay, yeah, I think that's all of it. Cool. All right, let's get it. Crack your egg. All right, and then make sure you go ahead and add some soft butter. So if you need to melt it down a little bit, you can, and then just add the stick of butter. We're gonna start this thing up. Stir it up, get your little spoon. Just keep stirring. Just stir. So it is gonna start to kind of clump up a little bit, and then once that happens, you can just start kneading it yourself. And don't be afraid to get a little messy. You know, I like to be a little messy, so it's all right. Yeah, let's just kind of knead into a ball as you need to. Make a little dent. Put your chips in there, like so. Little butterscotch chips. And you could do this without the butterscotch chips. I just like it in the crust, but you don't have to do it with them. All right, if you got a little Pam or some butter spray or olive oil spray, don't be shy. Spray that pan down, and then as soon as you spray it down, just start flattening your dough out into it. Just, flat your dough all over. You want to pretty much make sure that it's taking up the whole surface area of that pan. The whole pan. And then there's a different couple ways you can do this. Sometimes if you want to just kind of level it up, make sure it's leveled pretty good. You could just use like a spatula and just kind of, push down in all the areas. But I start off with doing my hands first, then I go down, then I get the spatula. All right, y'all, it's time to make this filling. Let's go ahead and get our powdered sugar ready. Just dump it all in there. Let's go crazy with it. Ooh, man, powdered sugar is another thing I love. I'll go crazy over some powdered sugar now. Is it all out? I think it's all out. Yeah, okay, cool, we good. All right, let's add our melted butter. Then add our little softened cream cheese as well. Then we're gonna add our vanilla extract. And then go ahead and take 1 egg. All right, go ahead and get the second egg. Ooh, that box. Drop that bad boy in there. And then we're gonna mix this up with an electric mixer. So I would start off on medium-low speed. Then after, I would say, a minute and a half, go ahead and go up to high speed. And you really don't need to mix this for longer than 3 minutes. And once we're done with that, let's just go ahead and pour that inside of there. Just dump it all over the crust on top. Make sure it's evenly distributed. You don't want to see any traces of the yellow cake batter. Once you're done, let's put that thing in the oven for 350 degrees for 50 minutes. All right, take it out. Let that thing cool for about 20 minutes. All right, once it cools for about 20 minutes, go ahead and cut it up. I like to cut mine up into little squares. And then guess what I like to top them off with? You guessed it, powdered sugar. Let's see what them things are. Ooh, ooh. I'm telling y'all, if you've never had this before, this is a life changer right here. This is a very easy and simple dish to make, but it's also so delicious. So I really hope you guys like it. Like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. Take care.